What's up, people? Welcome to another show of What's Up with Dr. Wambui Gishigi. If it's your first time in our show, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video especially. And today I have brought you a very beautiful guest who is into the music business, and she's going to teach us this very vast field. And so stay tuned, and please, as I say, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to comment. And please welcome to the show. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to another episode of What's Up with Dr. Wambui Gishigi.
Thank you.
Yeah, very eager to learn more about the music
Happy
industry. And before we go into that, please tell us more about you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So my name is Agnes Nonsizi Ngeve. I am many things. I'm a girl who wears many hats, but let's break them down. A music consultant and a music publicist. So we have a music business, Terrazzo New Media, which is a PR company that is based here in Nairobi, Kenya. I'm a TV presenter. I co-host the breakfast show on Kameme TV called Rekirava. I am an MC and a moderator if you ever need that. So yeah, and I'm a trained journalist.
Talk about a girl with many talents.
Basically, the Kikuyu in us, even if you need anything, it is a particular. Yeah. Anyway.
You have to be wide.
Yes.
Tell us about your background. How was your childhood?
Well, quite interesting because if you've heard my name is Nonsizi.
Quite hard. It's actually that name I'm like
struggling.
Yes.
Don't worry. You will have to get it. You will have to say it.
I have no choice. Yes.
So it's a South African name. Okay. So my great grandmother, who is now my paternal great grandmother, she was South African, and I happened to meet her. So we grew up with her.
All right.
Basically, the normal growing up in a farm in Kiambu County. I grew up with my great grandparents. Not even my grandparents, my great grandparents, and my dad. Of course, my mom. We are two. I'm the firstborn. Of course, we are deputy parents, firstborn. Hi. Yeah, so it was a normal childhood, walking to school. I hated it. Oh my God, I hated walking to school. It was far.
It was very cold.
It was quite far. Yeah, it was quite far from where we were living, but did well in primary school. The normal 844, class 8. Went to high school, Miredo Girls. After that, went to the Technical University of Kenya. Now that's what they're calling it, but it was Kenya Poly. Yeah, so that is me. Grew up in church, very Christian background, served in church, did drama, all those things. I had a very good childhood, if I might say. Yeah.
It might be where you got the outspoken part, right?
The church really nurtured that a lot because it was in me for a very long time. So you see, when you're doing the drama in church and all that, when in primary school, because I did the Kiswahili skits, the solo verses, and also if it's a choral, you're the one who is leading. High school, it toned down a bit because I found a teacher who confused me more, who told me, unadhani hizi vitu unafanya zitalipa? You know, where the notion of
the music
or being in
entertainment
doesn't much. Yeah. So I slowed down a little bit also to focus on my grades, because also towards the end of high school, I remember I had such a hardship because our house burnt down and then my dad passed. So high school I was really laid back. I focused in books and I really passed. The books did well. I'm still a bright girl. Yeah. Also in campus, it wasn't because of it wasn't as much, but now it came out later in life. Yeah.
And how did you know that now you want to focus into the music? Because that is what you went to do.
The music business.
Yes.
Everything is intertwined, if I may say. So I remember after when I was in college. I was living with my grandmother, and I remember watching Tasker Project film. That's when it was. And Sheila Moninga was hosting, and Kina Patricia were there, Kina Alvan, and it attracted me, and I was like, I feel like I belong in that space. Not clearly knowing what I would want to do, whether it's hosting, because also, oh my God, I'd love to host the red carpet of MTV, what the awards and whatnot. So you see, it's a very wide, the music business is a very wide community. It comes with a lot of things.
Yes.
They are the hosts. There's now, if they, like the competition, the singing competition, there's the judges, the people who are singing, and also behind the scenes, there are people like publicists who do the PR. So it's a lot.
The one who the event
make sure
planners,
that and the planning, all that, putting together. They're set designers, they're makeup artists, they're stylists. So it's a whole community. So I was like, I feel like I'm attracted to this thing. Everything that it comes with. There's I'm looking for the word. There's the energy. There is the adrenaline that comes with the whole music business. So for me, I knew I want to be a part of this whole thing.
Yes.
But I didn't know where quite I would fit.
Yes.
So when I finished college,
so
I did journalism and public relations.
Yes.
My first job, I worked as a receptionist in a media school.
Oh, okay.
But also growing up, I knew I wanted to be on radio. Story for another day. Radio sijawahi. But tuko safari I knew I wanted to be in radio, specifically vernacular radio.
Ah, so
because,
the Kikuyu one.
Yes, growing up, I
hope Inoro is listening.
Ekameme, first of all, where I am.
Can't you see?
But I'm coming.
For you.
It's a journey. So the Gadoniwa Mushombas, the PM Squared, the Waidira Mudirania, those are the people who are on radio then. And I was like, these women are doing it right. They're behind the mic, So I wanted radio. But so now, finished college, I'm a receptionist. Then, of course, it wasn't paying as well. My first salary was 9,000. And then after that, there was a lady who was working there. And also she was working with one of Jay Blessing. I'm sure you know him.
Yes.
One of the
we
gospel.
all know him, yes.
So and then after that, I was like, oh, there's an opportunity for you to work there as, I was to be a receptionist, and there's an administrative position. So I went. Of course, I worked kidogo with them, Kina Benachi, and then after that, Ogopa came. Ogopa DJs also to be the same thing, administration, welcoming people. Here is the studio. Also, I got to learn a lot of things, how the things are done, videos are shot, crazy nights, production, and then after that, now I went to Taurus Music. Taurus Music is a record label here in Kenya. It's headed by a Nigerian guy called Ikechuku. So that is where I was shaped. I feel like I was tossed into the field of PR because, one, I have the training of the PR, and number two, it was a field that was not well explored. Because msanii ameingia studio ameimba, then this song is supposed to be marketed. And of course, there's a difference between manager, a publicist, and a promoter. But now you see PR, for your song to be played or for your project, it has to go to the media. But as an artist, you don't know how to take your song to the radio station, to the TV station.
When people don't know you yet,
exactly,
it will be very hard to convince them to play your
music. So a publicist, or when you're doing PR in the music field or the lifestyle field, you're the bridge between the talent, who is the artist, and the media, because you take their product there, and then from there, the audience discovers the talent. So I was tossed into that field. Basically, I can say Taurus just shaped who I am in the music business. I mean, it's good to give credit where it's due. So even learning how things are done, when there's a video shoot, contacting the director, the stylist, the makeup, if they are dancers, which shot are we starting with, which location is the first, even sourcing for location. And also because in Kenya, there are no structures. Basically, of course, even when you're a manager, you will have to do a lot of things. I mean, managers are supposed to look for money. But here, because we are still growing, you find that if you're in the music business, you're doing everything. Yani, you learn the hard way, which I feel is very good, because
you become diverse.
You've become diverse, and then by the time you are now specializing on one thing, even when someone is handling a different department, let's say, for example, you've hired somebody to run project management, if they come and tell you, a stylist is charging X, you look at them like, dude, been there, done that. What are you telling me? You know, so you get your sharp, and I'm happy I'm all-rounded in that. Even when we are doing a video for a client, for example, a PR client, because again, PR tunaleta wangu a finished product. Msanii ameingia studio, amerecord ngoma, ameshafanya video.
Now do your thing.
Do your thing. But also we sometimes find a client who has not done all that. So you're in a position to advise. If you want to record a good video, go
to
with
this
director
person,
X. If you want a good audio and
Yes.
also your sound, go with producer X.
Yes.
Yeah, so that has been, and that's how I found myself in the music business. Of course, the media
Yes.
was still calling me.
Yes.
Remember, I had always wanted to be on on radio, which for me, that's the direction I wanted to take. And also, vernacular TV has never come across me, but along the way it came. Yeah.
But for now, you're mostly concentrating on the now management part.
So we have Terrazzo. Terrazzo
Yes.
New Media is a music PR company.
Yes.
So we handle brands, artists, musicians, basically do PR work for them.
Okay.
We have a baby, another different company known as Upeo. So that is purely management.
Okay.
And also the business, we have the business with my husband because he was an artist.
Okay.
Failed artists.
Yes.
I have to be categorical. So the brand, because it was a group, they did go as far as they would have wanted because of the mistakes that artists do. So one of it is lack of management. So he specializes in management. So he gets a brand, he gets artists X, they put their brand in order, produce, record with this person. Then now Terrazzo, which is where I head, comes in when it comes to the PR bit of it. So, but also me, I know management, but it's not my stronghold.
Okay.
Categorically, management is not easy. Managers out here, hats off. It's hard. It's like a marriage. My God.
So you have to know this person in and out.
Exactly. You have to. When you wake up in the morning, you have to think brand.
Yes. What can they do better?
Yes. So it's very hard. And then one thing is, you have to be very selfless, and then because the person who's looking for you, what they have is talent. You've seen potential.
Yes.
We all know potential doesn't pay.
True.
It's at the end of the month, you're not going to tell your landlord, hey, here's potential X, we are paying the rent. No. So there's a very tough time, not unless the artist already is liquid.
Yes.
And they're paying you from other businesses.
Yes.
And sometimes it's good to have a business or not to have, because music itself, being a talent, is work.
Yes.
It's your 8 to 5. Actually, not your 8 to 5, it's 24 hours. So what you find most people do is, if you don't have another source of income, you get a manager who has bought into your vision as an artist.
So you have to be very good.
Extremely good.
Yes.
So that this vision will eventually earn you guys money.
Yes.
So you see, as a manager, you're buying into something that you don't know whether
it will work out or not. Yes.
Probably you're not even being paid then. So that's when you're writing a contract with someone, you say, by the end we start making money, my cut will be 30% or 20% or not. Money comes in when you finish doing the work.
True.
That's when the money comes in. So let's say you start
a lot of patience.
Yes, you start earning 300,000. Let's say my cut is 20%. You're supposed to give me that. The artist feels like, where am I giving you? And now there's no work. So sometimes the artist forgets that unanilipa kwa ile kazi ambayo nilifanya tukianzia. Now that work is the one that has reached us here. So pay me eventually for that. But the artist feels like, now there's no work. Where am I paying you? But you're forgetting, I did it.
Yes.
I did it. We are here because of what I put in. Also, you did put in the work because you're the talent. That's why you're getting the bigger cut. Because bottom line, the artist has employed the manager.
That's very true.
It's not the other way around.
Yes.
Managers, we don't employ artists.
Yes.
No.
Artists
hire us because they have the talent. If the talent is not there, what will I manage?
Nothing.
Nothing. And that's why most of the time you find an artist telling, manage me. Then you look at, is there talent? Because if there's no talent, what am I managing?
Nothing.
What am I selling?
Nothing is going to pay you
and
at
you
the
will
end
not
of the
be
day.
able to make the money. So it's a business that I feel like most people have not understood, because everybody should do their job. It's a 360, it's a circle. Kila mtu na 90 yake, 90, then all of us meet. So artists, do your job. Number one, work on your craft, work on your skill, improve your writing, improve your vocals, improve your performance. If you're a studio artist, we are going into the live right now. Grow. Let us see growth. You will really be helping your team. And as much as you are as an artist, you're hiring the team. They feed off from you.
Yes.
If you're a lazy artist, you'll get a lazy team.
True.
Because you can't we can't be waking up at 3 a.m. and you do not
coming at
work.
11.
And I've worked with artists who are extremely good and extremely hardworking. Yani by the time unaamka nakwambia nishaingia kwa studio, nimerekodi song, unasikiaje? Yani in terms of
anakupatia psyche,
anakupatia options za music mpaka mnashanga tuta release song gani. You get. So that's why sometimes I usually say it's not about the money.
Yes.
The money will eventually meet the talent.
True.
When there's patience, when there's the right strategy, and also you're networking right, you're meeting the right people, you're going all out. The money will come along the way. There's one thing as a manager, as a publicist, as a promoter, you will never feed into an artist if they don't have the hunger. Leave alone the talent. Wachana na talanta 10%.
Yes.
It's 10%. The hunger, kujituma, the work. And wanting to learn things, wanting to understand. Simply because you're bringing a team on board does not mean that now you're the boss.
Sit and wait.
And that's when you accelerate.
Yes.
Because, and it's good sometimes an artist to learn on their own. Because it's good to know what a publicist does.
Yes.
It's good to know what your manager is doing. It's good to know what a stylist does.
Yes.
The spoon feeding thing is not good.
Yes.
It's not. It's good to know what your social media manager is doing what they're responding to. You know, it's good to have that knowledge. Usikue tu just green. Me, I have a team. Ana strong manager afayanga nini. It's good to know. And information is power.
That is very true.
Information is power. So once the talent is there, then you get someone to manage this talent. Then you get a publicist. A publicist can be on and off. They're not full time.
Yes.
When you have projects, you can have them. But unless when you have a scandal, you can have that one that you consult with.
Yes.
But a manager should at least be permanent. And the problem we have in Kenya, because someone will look at me, and now after this probably I'll get 65 DMs. Can you manage me? Can you manage me? Can you manage me? We are so few. I wish people would learn that, but it's
I think your field is not so exposed. People don't even know it's
it's because it has a lot of work, and you will never know if you will ever earn.
Okay.
And you cannot do it if you don't have the passion for the business.
True.
It's not for everybody. Like me, categorically, I've stated, managing is not my thing.
Yes.
My husband has it. He has the patience. He's a very good teacher. He's all those.
Yes.
Me, I want what I'm good. Media is my stronghold. I know if you even want to go to CNN, whatever, I'll take you. But I cannot be with you because you also need to understand yourself. You need to understand yourself because management is a lot of work.
Yes.
Yeah. But there's such a lot of opportunities in the music business, but because one, we lack structures. Number two is because people don't think that there's money there, and if you don't know how to monetize, it's not going to be there. Of course, also because of our government, we cannot overlook the fact that royalties are not being paid as they should be. Yes. Well, not even at all. You see our artists crying all the time, and
Nikita posted recently. She was paid very poorly.
Exactly.
And considering her song was such a hit.
Yes, if you look, if you research across the world, especially globally, the June Gashui calls them creative entrepreneurs. Yes, they make money.
A lot of money.
It's an industry that it's an ecosystem that make a lot of money. Try waking up one day and going on radio. Your best radio presenter atangaze kutoka 6 akiingia mpaka 10 with no music break. Tell me how. Go to an event, even a funeral, trying to conduct an event without music.
It's not possible.
Without a band playing. Even a wedding, try conducting that and you tell me. Even all those corporate events, try to do them from 6 to 8 without a music break. Or without an MC.
It's not possible.
Or without a comedian in between. It's very boring. We cannot survive, but we do not accord the respect that it deserves, and we don't pay our creatives as they should.
Should we blame the government or should we blame the artist?
It's not a blame game. Can everybody take their responsibilities as they should? If you're an artist, do what you're supposed to do. The government, of course, we need better policies. We need better representation. I don't want to call it a blame game. I just want to say, whatever your job is in this space, do it.
Do it, yes.
Whatever you're fighting, if you're fighting for the artist to get better pay, pay them. Stop pocketing money that does not belong to you.
Yes.
Do what you should do. I don't want to call it blame game. Yes. And also artists, let's be united. Let's speak with one voice. Because once the artists are broke, all of us are broke. If you, Amboy, as an artist, you cannot pay me, then Me, I'm broke. My family has slept hungry.
Yeah.
The stylist is broke. The makeup artist is broke.
Yes.
The publicist, the manager, nobody is making money.
True.
So they should speak with one voice, and we will have a way forward.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I saw there's this producer who was complaining about the artist and them kiburi. Let me say it's kiburi. Yeye akikuja pale amekaa anajua mimi ndio kusema. Instead of trying to do his part, as you were saying, produce good music. Yeye anajua, especially, let me say, there was a part where it was just a small interview, and Juakali was saying they have a problem with artists producing just the music. They don't understand that there's the fact that it needs to, I don't know how you would call it, sieving. Like whatever is supposed to go to the radio, whatever is supposed to go to the club should be different. And it's so sad that the Gengetone, they do not understand that part. So whatever is taken to the radio, whatever is taken to the club is the same. It's unedited. And I mean, our country is Christian.
Are we?
Yes.
Are we?
Let's take
anyway,
it as
we are.
Okay,
I get
even
what
if
you
we
mean.
are
I get what you
pretending
mean.
in our way, yes. So we are still into the traditional more than the modern ways in a bit, right? So we'll see something. Of course, even as we are doing it, but when we see someone else doing it, we are judging from it. So from that, then the government has to protect, because people will say no, it's nudity, whatever they are saying is dirty. This is not what we want our kids to hear, you know, because they took the raw footage to the radio, you see. So the government on its own, it has
regulate.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, the artist doesn't get what they're due, what is due for them.
So here's the thing, there's always something for everybody. There's a target audience, and it is you as an artist to understand who you're targeting. Let me ask you, that gingeton that is so raw and it's raw, let me say. Do you know how many views it has?
True.
They understand there's an audience for that. And I agree with you, the role of the government, of the bodies that have been put there, is to regulate what puts out. Because of course we cannot go extreme, because you're trying to protect. I agree with you when it comes to that. But again, there is creativity in the art space. You know, there's and creativity does not mean nudeness. And the reason as to why I'm saying it's only that it's too raw, it is you as an artist to decide, because the rogue kind of direction doesn't have longevity, because not everybody can listen to that. So it is and also as an artist, either you understand or you have someone in your life as a manager who understands the aspect of that.
So that is where you guys are coming in.
I remember what I want to say. Music business is a business that needs a lot of learning, and you cannot be rigid. It needs a lot of versatility. And the people who learn best are people who listen.
True.
Artists who listen learn best. But just, again, don't just listen from everybody. Because what you do, if you listen from every Tom, Dick and Harry, you're left confused. There's what you want to do, but seek advice. Seek from people who their career has prospered, or they come and tell you, hey, Wamboi, I was doing this, but I failed because of A, B, C, D. I am here, but I made these mistakes. Because again, we are, Kenya, why we are ailing as an industry is because you don't get to hold somebody's hand. The accomplished PR person as I am, I'm not looking to mentor somebody who is interested. So you find that we have accomplished artists, then we have artists who are coming up. There's nobody who is holding the hand. So there's a big gap. And that is where we fail. I feel like as an industry, as a business, because if you look at our Nigerian counterparts, if you look at, I can't talk much about you, Uganda. I'm not starting the Uganda, Kenyan I'm not accelerating it, but I'm not sure about Uganda. Anyway, my Ugandan friends, I love you. If you look at Tanzania, kuna mtu ambaye, if you get somewhere, let me give you an example with Wizkid. You know Wizkid?
Yes, of course.
Wizkid, and you know, oh my God, I'm forgetting. There's the bunch, and there was this other person. My God, I need my phone to check their name. Why it's not for Wizkid? All I'm saying is that the artists who are there before, he was alishikwa mkono. He didn't have the finances, but he has the talent. So the
There's
same way, come, the recording will be done, the videos will be done. When your career kicks, I'm going to take this. I'm going to be in fact, investors.
Yes.
We don't have people who are investing in our artists.
Yes.
And investment takes time.
Yes.
The investors that we have don't understand the music business.
Yes. They just come in to put money and get
because
money from it.
Music business, today could invest 1 million. ROI, itakuja after 5 years.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yes.
This is not a cabbage business. Una invest, unapanda, unaenda soko, unauza, unapewa pesa yako, unaenda. No, it's a business that needs a lot of strategies. It's a business of emotions. Have you mastered your audience? Do you know what they want? Do you know what they don't want? Because bottom line, it's about the audience. So we need creative investors who also understand the business, not to invest today and tomorrow you expect to be given your profit.
Yes.
No. It won't work like that. If you look at Kina Mavins, Kina Don Jazzy, they took, it's a long shot. It's that one, oh my God, this could work, this could not. You know, it's one of those. But when you're investing, get the right team.
Yes.
Get the right team. I've seen those investors come here to Kenya. But you're investing then getting the wrong team. Mtu ajui biashara ya mziki bana. But pesa yako itakunywa maji. Yeah. And I usually tell the artist or anybody who is getting into this business, please understand it. Information is power. It's power. How will I earn? Before my YouTube makes me money, this corporate, how will corporate come in? If I need to perform at Safaricom, how do I go about that? How do I put myself out there so that I can be noticed? Before you get noticed, nitajituma aje. And it's not a business for the faint-hearted. It's a business that needs a lot of mentor. Like, yani, you need to be very strong. Because it's hard. It's a business. I know all businesses have no's, but it's where you will hear no. Until the day you will hear yes, you'll be like, what does this person want? Also, anataka. You know, it will have in return. Yes, it's a business where you will doubt yourself as an artist, as a manager, as a publicist. Am I doing the right thing? So you need to keep affirming yourself. It's tough. I mean, businesses are tough, but the creative space is tougher. But there are people who are in it, who have weathered the storm, who have done the right strategies, who are doing the right thing, and they are making money.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Among the things that are, I find they are challenging in your industry is people not taking the music industry serious.
No,
As the viewers especially. And I feel like,
but we've talked
people forgive me, but I feel like socialite coming into the music business, someone has zero talent. Comedians, zero talent. They are comedians and they are now back here singing. And how are you guys managing that? Because you have people who have really good talent, but they cannot be seen because of these other people, because you're now into the music. This country is a country of, we follow people because of their numbers. And numbers are important. And we agree numbers are important. It's not just in this country. It is everywhere. The only problem comes in when people who have numbers think, and you see, we have taught them. We have taught them that you can come. And again, I can't tell anybody not to sing. You know, I can't tell you, sasa wezi imba. But when you think that, oh, I think I can go to the music and try this and try a song simply because I can drop a bar or two, it's wrong. You know, and the audience embrace them. So why would they not go ahead? But what I usually say, it's the long run. It's the long game we are running. Come with all your numbers and with all thinking that I can rap. You know, call yourself whatever name you want to call it. But are you going to sustain that? So I tell the artist who is talented, don't lose focus. Honey, you're not competing with that. You're not. You know that me, I'm playing the long game. I want to collaborate with a person who has the talent. Don't be swept by the wave, because if you notice in Kenya kuna kuanga na wave. Everyone anakujanga. There's a wave. Kama ni gengeton, there's a wave. You know, there's a wave. Don't be swept by the wave. That's why I said vision. What do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Record good music. The people who will always find that and the way. Even if it's two people, it's okay. Because
because most of the time we get frustrated because of the numbers. Leave the cloud chasers alone.
Yes.
You're not here to chase clout.
True.
There's someone who that is their career.
Yeah.
I know people who have gone to Berkeley School of Music to sing, and they've come.
Yes.
Let me give an example with Tiwa, and you look at her journey. Tiwa
Yes.
Savage now is over 40, because
Yes, true.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
and she has had her journey. She's backed up the famous people.
yeah.
She was a backup artist first, and knowing in the long run she wants to have her own career. Time never limited her. She wanted it, she went for it, she got it,
Yeah,
she did stop.
true.
Here we are seeing her doing
Yes,
great things.
Great things out there.
So first of all, time should never limit you. Work on that. Hizi zingine nazitanga side shows. Focus. Let whoever wants to come and do the thing, do their thing.
Yes.
That's the target audience. Whoever they're singing for, cloud chasers, let them do their thing.
Yes.
I mean, when in the same market and industry, of course there will be effects because they will be paid for
Yes.
gigs
Yes.
when you're not being paid.
Yeah.
But how long will they last?
Not long, for
Exactly.
sure. Yeah.
How long will they last? Not long.
Not long.
Yeah.
That's
There's a long game. If you're playing the long game, you will not be distracted by these things.
true.
Yeah.
What about authenticity? Because I feel like most artists in Kenya are more focused on doing whatever is the in thing. Like if it's a piano, most people want to produce a piano, but it is not our own, you know.
Yeah. Do we have our own sound?
I feel like
Yes,
the
we do.
gengeton is our thing, right?
It has evolved.
It
If you look at
is
the
with
Kenyan
time,
sound,
yes.
Kenyan sound keeps evolving.
Yes.
You know? And like where there's Afrobeat and like where there's Bongo. Kenya, we pick from here, we pick from there.
Yes.
But for example, when there was Issa, Nameless, doing
Yeah.
the boom boom, there was a sound that
Yes.
Ogopa DJs had
Yes.
created,
Yes.
which has evolved with time, you
Yes.
know? So gengeton, also remember Kina Nonini, they were singing that rock, Leoniko Kwakeja. See, it's what has evolved now. Gengeton has been added, spice, and now they're just going all out with it. I feel like Kenyan sound keeps evolving. Yeah. But what I'm saying, you were asking if we how do you remain authentic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if you find an artist is doing the gengeton this time,
Yeah.
has another
That's what I'm
song
saying,
which
it's
is
a wave.
very
Don't be
westernized,
swept by
another
the-
one is Afro, another one is like
Yeah.
where
Don't be
we
swept by the wave that is there, but also don't be strict.
yes.
So you need to create a balance. You know, don't be too rigid to say, me, I see experiment na hii. That's why collabos are very important.
Yes.
Yeah. If you feel like you want to tap into an audience that is listening to a certain sound and you don't do that sound, look for an artist who is looking also to benefit from the audience that you have.
Yes.
Then do a collaboration, you know, a meaningful collaboration. That's why they are there, so that you have not been carried away,
Yes.
but you have been able to tap to the audience that listens to that kind of sound. Because if it's a wave, then you do it, then iishe, what will you do?
What you do? Because I feel like if let's say for example you're doing a bit of the Afro,
Yeah.
how will the international market spot you?
But
Because they will go for
Afro is doing well.
It is doing well, but they will go for the West African.
Yeah.
More than they will go
because
for
they have
yes.
it's their kind of a
So
sound.
it will kind of limit you to the
But
local.
collaborations
Exactly.
work. Collaborations work very well.
Unless you have to be super good, if you have to be touching on like the
Yes,
Afro part, because
you have to be extremely talented. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And one person who does that very well, not like really experiment,
Yes.
but he's so damn good, is Harmonize.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's versatile. He will jump as in and it's a thing.
Yes.
It's improving your skill. It's improving, and you can only improve your skill if you put in 24 hours work.
Yes.
To that job.
Don't take it
Listen,
as a
as an
part-time.
artist,
Yes.
it's listening to other people. Yani, even looking at the trends that are happening and just learning. Like if someone bags a certain deal, ask yourself, how did they get that? How can we get something
Yes.
like that? Yeah. So you learn from literally everything. So an artist, apart from just being an artist,
Yes.
you have to be a sponge of soaking information and listening. That's why you cannot do another job if you're an artist.
Yeah.
If you do something for a long time, it's not working, switch it up.
True.
Switch it up.
Yeah.
Fail, learn from there, wake
Yes.
up, go. Then you will have grown.
I feel like an example in Nyashinsky. He was doing music, he stopped for like 10 years,
he went to
right?
look for money,
Yes.
and then when he
Came
came back,
back
he
and,
reinvented
I know,
himself.
right? Yes.
He's been going all out. He's here holding concerts solo.
Yes.
So yeah, he's a good case study. And also our very own Sauti Sol.
Yes.
Even when it comes to mentoring,
Yes.
you see that when where they are not just on their own. They
Yes.
have soul generation with everybody they've brought along
Yeah, they're
with.
picking people,
Who are better. I mean, writing,
Yes.
Kina Mviri, Kina Bensola,
Yes.
good at
Yes.
what they do, you
Yes.
know. They jam all the time. So that's what I was talking about when it comes to mentoring.
Yes.
Don't be so good. How you know you've succeeded?
Yes.
Have you created someone better than you?
True.
Most of us are scared of competition. Even me as a publicist, the minute I will mentor somebody to
Yes.
become good more than me,
Yes.
I'll be like, hats off. I've succeeded in
You
this
have
thing.
done good.
Yes.
Let's talk about mentorship now that you have mentioned it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we try because, again, like I told you, this is a business that someone has to really be in it.
Yes.
So there's something that I look for when I'm mentoring. The hunger.
Yes.
The bidi unajituma
Yes.
to learn. Because I've had people who are coming across my way, but you can tell. This is not an industry where you just sit down and relax. No.
Yeah.
So mentorship, as much as you're mentoring, there has to be something that you have spotted. And like I said, it's not an easy industry. So most people, and showbiz is a part of it.
True.
But most of us get swallowed by the showbiz. You have to put in the work.
Yes.
And when you put in the work, you're good at it. You will work with all those people. You
Yes.
will be contacted by whoever from where to run their PR. And they want someone who is so composed, someone telling them, you're going to do ABCD. Are you good at your
Yes.
job?
Yes.
The show side of it will come.
Eventually.
Yeah.
I feel like you have given so much advice to the artists.
Yeah.
Give advice to someone who wants to start your business now.
Yeah.
You want to start a managing company, right?
Yeah.
Give them some tips.
Yeah. One, I would not be here if I was not employed somewhere.
Yes.
So it's good to start somewhere. It's
Yeah.
good to be in an environment you're learning. It's good to be in an environment where you see somebody who has gone ahead of you,
Yes.
what they have done. It's a part of the process. But if you are there and you don't have an environment to learn,
Yes.
start that business. But be with people who have walked that journey.
Yes.
Look for Nonsizi. And also, us who have gone ahead, let's be generous with sharing information. I mean, it could be you're picking my brain, but also you just say, I want to do this.
Yes.
How do I go about it? I'll tell you, register a company, have the right papers in place, be a reliable person. If you're saying you're going to deliver, please deliver.
Yes.
Because nobody is going to come and hold a gun to your head and tell you to deliver. If you don't deliver, when unajiharibia jina. You have to have this CV that, kama ni Nonsizi, najua project yangu itago.
Thank you so much for joining our show.
Thank you for having me.
It's been an absolute amazing show. I'm so sure people have really enjoyed the show.
All right. I hope
Yes.
they have. I have enjoyed
The show-
myself.
Yes.
Yes.
It's been absolutely amazing. And so please, people should subscribe, right?
Yes, subscribe, like, share,
Yes.
leave a comment.
Yes.
Let's post up together.
Yes, definitely. Let us know what you want to see more, who we should bring. I mean, we are listening to you people. And definitely thank you so much for tuning in, and God bless you and goodbye.